There's no place to escape to.
This is the last stream.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the final last stream. This is the final one of the year.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God! This
buddy.
year went by so fast. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, buddy. Tell me about
Woo!
it. You know what I mean? And it just getting faster and faster and faster and faster.
The older you get, isn't that sad? The older you get, time gets faster and faster. So when you're 80 and you're like, I just want to enjoy life, they're like, you're gonna die in 12 months tops, and it's gonna seem like 3 days.
When I'm 80, I'm gonna be like, kill me, Deborah, which would be the name of my dog.
Really? I like
I mean,
that.
honestly, it doesn't matter because when it comes down to is that Natalie's gonna live past me anyway.
Maybe. Who knows? It doesn't.
The women always do.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I knew a couple of dudes growing up in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, who lost their wives, and they had to go back and start dating again. That was
They tried
awful.
to kill him. That would have been. Think about that though.
Oh.
Think about you get to have that widower vagina.
Well, you get that. Well, sure, but you get a little sympathy up top, but then you also, at some point, that wears off.
Yeah.
You also have to be like a cool hip guy, because they can't just deal with you crying all the time.
No. But you can't always be like, thank God I killed that bitch.
Whoa! Oh my God! All right. Well, it is my mandate today.
It is.
And I don't know how the videos are. They're all right.
I'm sure they're great.
They're all right, but I got to start with this
Obviously,
one.
whatever they're going to be, I'm certain it's going to be some sort of capital murder or something's going to be caught.
No.
Because the last two ones you have portrayed something that's end up being far more offensive than anything I've ever done in my life.
No, the one was the Michael Jackson. I didn't know a murder on the last time I hosted. No, I didn't have anyone die. No one died.
No one died, huh?
No one died.
I'm gonna say they did.
All right, well,
Maybe
I
not
want to
in the
show
room.
this. Now, there is no joke here. This isn't doctored footage whatsoever, and I'm being 100% serious. This is just a Miami Dolphins football play. Now, this is big for our friends.
Is this really what?
This is
You
just
are
gonna
literally
be,
doing this?
I'm just doing this. Now, this play happened. Now, it was 2 weeks ago against the New England Patriots. It's been dubbed the Miami Miracle. Henry, you are not from Florida, but you spent some really formidable times in Florida.
Miami's not Florida.
I know. Well, it is Florida. Yes, it is.
Not really. But this is the most Schlitz-filled programming you've done. So you literally were just hammered last night.
No, I
already know what happens because I got a call from you at 11:30 at night. We're like, sometimes I wonder if people are planning against me. I'm like, no. And so it was just you sitting with the beer like this, going, yeah, I like seeing that. That soul-fashioned American football.
Well, what's wrong with that? Okay, this is a play. The Dolphins were down. I believe it was 33-28. The final play of the game. And now they're dubbing this the Miami Miracle. Let's take a look what happens. And Henry,
I haven't seen this. I'm excited. I haven't seen this.
You haven't seen this play?
I haven't seen this play yet.
Fins
I'm
up.
fine, I'll see
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team. I'm a Packers fan, but I like this. Okay. So the ball is snapped. Tannehill's like, oh, okay, I'll unload this dude. Then this dude is like, I got nowhere to go. Do a little flipperoo. And then this dude's like, I got nowhere to go. Flips it to this dude. Look at this, 40-yard line. Okay, dude, bird. And then who is this motherfucker coming up? Gronkowski. Little bitch. Oh, stumbling like an asshole. Touchdown. Throws it into the crowd. It's the Miami Miracle. Dolphins win by 1. The longest walk-off touchdown in Miami history, 69 yards. Come on, buddy. Look how happy they are.
Henry, if it makes you feel, the Patriots are they're like the Yankees.
They're
No one likes the Patriots. It's an underdog story.
I know enough about
Well,
human relations to know that the Patriots all need to be murdered in Miami, but it didn't even help Miami's chances to make the playoffs.
It didn't help.
Know that.
They're in the hunt. They're in the hunt.
Yeah, everyone's in the hunt. It's called playing a fucking football game.
There's still a chance because of the Miami Miracle. I'm sure the chat is blowing up.
I know, everyone's saying, thank God they're showing sports. There are a lot of people that are very excited. They do believe someone here, Skinwalking, says Ben needs to be on ESPN, and I do agree. He should be off this show and on ESPN.
All right, okay. Well, this is a video that is a little bit more for the show. Okay. Let's do this video. I also have my other video that is just simply not ironic is a Christmas fire tree safety video, which I will be showing at some point because we just have to be safe.
Oh, I got a Christmas tree, so I need to watch this video.
You do need to watch that. We can watch that in a second.
New York, you have to be very careful because of the heating. The heating dries out that tree like a yo-yo. It's like it's dried out like Nancy Grace's fucking vagina.
Oh, buddy.
And so you gotta be careful because it turns into a fucking missile in your apartment, my friend.
It really does, and you'll see from the footage that I'll show you a little bit later on how dangerous a Christmas tree can be.
I believe that part of the danger of a Christmas tree is the mythology it's helping to sell, and also the consumerism that it inspires.
Of course, of course. Now it is the Christmas season, so
my apartment smells like pine trees. It smells like pine needles. It's
and
so
vape.
nice.
Don't forget, it's like orange mango vape, pine tree, and God knows whatever Carolina is consuming and then gassing out, which is not a problem. Anyway, you actually have a very nice apartment.
Thank you very much.
I love it.
Thank you very much.
You severely, it seems like you're very much so upgraded. I'm excited to see your new apartment.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, so it is the Christmas season. It's a big season for Christians. If you don't know, Christ is the reason for the season. It rhymes and it's not true, but it is also what everyone told me growing up. So this is a big time for preachers. They make a lot of cash, and they take a lot of time in the sermons. This is the Super Bowl. I just broke my earpiece. This is the Super Bowl for preachers.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at this guy's sermon here, and I think you guys will find it interesting. I'm fairly certain we haven't played it before, but it is possible.
I'd do anything for Jesus. I found over 1,700 times in the Word of God where this word is used, come, and that's not cometh and the rest of the comes, but that's just come. Preaching my heart out for 45 minutes to an hour on that one word, come. It was one of our Lord's favorite words. Come unto me, come and drink, come and dine. Jesus said, come, 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 come. And it goes on and on and on. I know this is dumb, friends, but there are people that still haven't got it, so bear with me. When I say come, it means come. And I'm coming, you're coming. When I turn to my son and I say come, I want them to come. That word come is universal in its application. Come. What did Jesus say to his disciples? Come. There's no room for discussion, friend. Guess what? Come. 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 Commands obedience. Come, come, come. How many have the Holy Ghost come in you? Come. Come. He was crucified for you. He died for you. He did everything for you. It's time for you to come. He's come. He's already come. He wasn't just a baby in a manger, friend. That was God coming. I love the way the Christmas story starts out, because God came and then the wise men had to come. The shepherds had to come. And ever since Jesus came, he said, I've done my part. Now you come. You come. I came. You come. What is this hesitating stuff? That's demonic, friend. You're going to die. And one day when you die, you're going to be with him whether you like it or not. And I don't want him to look at me when I die and say, I've been calling you all your life. Now through death, you've had to come.
See, this is the kind of sermon we like.
For those of you that don't believe that, friend, you need to read your Bible.
Wow. Can you imagine his poor wife?
Wonderful. Grimy goes. That was his Christmas sermon. And you could tell it was the same sermon. He had the same outfit on. He just said come like a lot.
Man, you know, every child he sired, right before he shot, it was like a full retract, come! And then shot the fucking cum all the way into the back of her guts.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if it was a girl, but yeah, sure. Something's going on there.
Interesting. He's very loud.
Oh yeah.
He was very, very loud.
I am serious. The Christmas sermon for a pastor, they're gearing up all year long. Because everyone drags their entire fucking family. They bring the uncle who has some drinking issues.
Well, that was always the thing. That's the thing that used to make me fucking furious about going to church. When you'd go to the Christmas service and the priest was like, I see everyone comes here today, but they don't come the rest of the year. And be like, well, pedophile, we're here today, so why don't you just fucking shut your mouth before we race forward and burn this place to the ground?
No, they really do. They really do get bitter. They're upset they have to buy more bread to simulate the body of Christ, more wine. My church had so many recovering alcoholics in it, it was grape juice.
Yeah.
Because there's no way those people could be around even the smallest amount of franzia without them going off the deep end. And becoming gay again, because we had more reformed gay people in my church than I've ever seen in my life. But they would just marry them off. There was a guy named Steve. I'm not going to say his last name, but he married this guy. I believe her name was Tammy. She was my height and about 300 pounds, and he was about 5'6". And about 130 pounds.
Slender
and they're like,
little
you're
man,
gay,
right?
you're a lesbian. Together, you should work. And I have no idea what happened to them. No clue, but they literally just married them off. It was
that's
very
so
weird.
sad.
Yeah, it was very sad.
That is very sad. That's unfortunate.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm just glad that these places have all burnt to the ground. Is this true?
Well, we could see the Christmas tree video, but I'll save it for later when people are more ready.
Yeah.
To see
I really think that people need a little bit more to drink before they're ready to learn.
Okay, now let's stick with preachers then. Now this one really doesn't have anything to do with Christmas, and maybe we played this one before. I'm not sure.
Oh, this guy. This is a guy that we used
to cover him on the live show.
We used to play this guy in the live show all the time. I actually, strangely enough, I was cleaning up my computer a couple days ago, and I found a couple of these videos.
This dude is straight up New York City.
It's Harlem. Yeah.
Harlem, born and bred. He is just simply one of the greatest orators in the history of television evangelicalism. Let's watch what this dude is saying about buttholes.
I love this man's ideas.
God's going to put a cancer in the butthole. God's going to put a cancer in the butthole of every sodomite. Every sodomite's butthole will get cancer in the butthole. It'll burn and burn and burn. They won't be able to sit down because of the burning in their butthole. He can't sit down. He's got a burning in his butthole. He's got a fire. He's got a flame coming out of his butthole. God's going to have a flame coming out of your butthole. You're going to have a flame coming out of your butthole. If you thought that AIDS was bad, you ain't seen nothing yet until you see the flame in his butthole.
It's so
Your butthole will be
offensive and
flaming,
horrible.
And you will not be able to sit down until you have a flame coming out of your butthole, and there'll be people walking around all over America with flames coming out of their butthole. Everyone who takes it up the rear, everyone who has a penis injected in his butthole, when that penis comes out, the flame will start burning. There ain't nobody gonna stick no penis in that flame. That flame will be an eternal flame coming out of the butthole of every side. Flame coming out of the butthole, flame coming out of your butt. That man pulls that penis out of you, a flame is going to come out, and nobody will ever stick a penis in your butthole again. Because
I think that would excite people.
Fire. You ain't seen nothing till you see the flame coming out of T.D. Jake's butt. Lightning bug. Got a flame coming out of his butt. All flames shooting out of there behind. You're going to see the power of God. Flame of fire is going to come out that butthole.
All right,
Did he
there
just call out
is.
T.D. Jakes?
He did call T.D.
I think
Jakes
he did
out.
call out T.D.
Well,
Jakes.
T.D. Jakes is
Wow.
getting a lot of flack, specifically from the African-American preacher community, because he's so wealthy.
He's extremely
This guy
wealthy.
wants to be as wealthy, but his sermons include rhetoric like that, so
Yeah.
he's not exactly raking in the cash.
Do we want to revisit Semen in the lattes?
Sure, let's get
Oh, yeah,
this guy.
He's got the best fucking voice in the world.
But how can, you see, this is the thing about organized religion. If
No,
you are like a big true believer, which whatever, you have to also be like that. You're on that guy's team.
Yes,
that dude is like
he
he's
is
somewhere
officially
on the
part of your team.
bench.
Yeah.
I've been reading a lot. I watched a very good documentary about the rapture and how it was basically invented as a political movement by evangelicals. It's very cool, all of that. The political maneuverings, even just at the beginning, the writing of the Bible, it was all political. It's very
Dude,
interesting.
we talked about this in our Revelations episode, which was awesome. But these Christians, man, the evangelicals, that was the funnest story they could read about.
Yeah.
They loved it.
Yeah, it was the best.
Do you want to see the semen in the coffee one? Or?
Yes,
Well, hold on,
yes,
Henry, you had
yes.
something to say? Is there something going on with the stream?
I had a really important question.
Okay.
And it was about if you have hemorrhoids, has anyone had ass sex with hemorrhoids? Or
Oh,
is it,
dude,
is it
you
a thing-
could not do that.
I don't
That's
know.
what I was thinking
Is
the
it-
whole time too. Ask the chat, but I would have. My answer would be you cannot do it.
I
You're
would
off
imagine
limits.
not, yeah.
I can't imagine, because the one I had was, I mean, it's a
The
terrible
anal sex you
hemorrhoid.
had while you had a hemorrhoid?
Well, that was with a doctor.
Oh, okay.
And he was telling me he was giving me a check to see how gay I was.
Interesting how you could see both of his hands, huh?
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
like,
You
what are
don't
you
know. It
putting
was
in
his
there?
penis. It was his penis. He wanted to see
Interesting.
how I take it, but I'll tell you what. He said the way I wriggled showed that I was completely straight.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. Well, okay, so that's the question for the chat. If you've had anal sex while experiencing a hemorrhoid, let us know. Before you get to that answer, let's watch this video. Semen in the latte.
But the deal is this, is that the woman didn't realize who's an associate, her name was Jess or something, Jessica, that when questioning me about Starbucks and its lattes, that it's a concoction of milk. The Jon Stewart woman, associate, I said, yes, it is a concoction of milk with some flavoring in it, yes. And I said to her that milk is something that's produced by the mammary glands, and it is a body fluid, however, albeit produced by the mammary glands, and people tend to like its taste. It tends to nourish people. It tends to give life. It's probably, you know, it's a strange thing that milk comes from the mammary glands and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I said that semen, because you know what?
This is his response to the semen
we're
latte.
talking about semen and Starbucks lattes, and they do put it in there. Many people slammed it and said I should.
We got to watch
It's not
the
true.
latte after
They
this.
don't put it
This
in
is
there. It's not
amazing.
normal
I stopped talking about semen in Starbucks coffee. I told him to keep his offerings. But at any rate, the semen is another kind of milk. It's something that's produced by the testicle glands of a man. People tend to like milk that's produced by the mammary glands of a woman. Starbucks has figured out that people tend to like semen that's produced by the testicle glands of a man. So what's the big deal? If
doesn't
they mix
make any
milk and
sense.
semen
So he
together.
got made fun of
Mix-
on the Daily Show, and this
Some
is his
people are
response?
nice taste. Now, I don't go to Starbucks. I don't drink coffee, first of all.
What?
But when I said that, I know they're not going to air that. I know they're not going to edit it. I know they're going to put that on the air. They're not going to do that. But don't argue with me. Don't you argue with me.
I gotta start watching his show more.
Mammary glands, semen, testicle glands, both are naturally produced by the body. And
Interesting.
a lot of people tend to like them.
All right. Do semen in the latte. So that is the first time we've seen that before. His response to being called out by the Daily Show for his clip about semen in the latte. Did he pull it? Do we have it?
I don't know where the hell
Yeah,
that is.
I don't know where
It might be in our
Semen
archives.
in lattes.
I think it's gone.
Yeah.
is it
Yeah.
Well, I have it in
Okay.
my own personal account. So, you know, we might have a show like that. We might have an episode of the stream where we play some of our favorites from live shows of
we
yore, back
should.
when we used to do live shows here in New York City. Videos that haven't been seen in a really long time. So we might have a couple of those.
Someone did ask on the stream, Marcus, was when you said the term cleaning out my computer, was that you just masturbating to old porn?
No, it was me getting rid of unnecessary files.
Oh, interesting.
What is this fucking
Very
insider
interesting.
trading?
The way that
betting
Pete
against
Townsend
us
was
in the
getting rid of
podcast?
unnecessary files.
Unnecessary files.
It seems to be an overwhelming majority of this chat says it's best to avoid anal sex while having hemorrhoids.
Great.
I
Do you
would
find
imagine.
one person that's into it? Is there anyone that says, I've done it, I love it, I want a hemorrhoid again?
No, I mean, I don't think anybody has. I will say, I don't think, yes, Haley said she works in gastroenterology. She says she does not recommend having anal with hemorrhoids.
She's an expert.
Well, sure. Absolutely. I'm not saying I would like to. It feels like it would be real easy to just rip her all open.
Oh my,
like
it would
a
be
wet
horrible.
paper bag.
It would be horrible. Eddie, our friend from a Round Table of Gentlemen, if you go back and listen to those archives, you'll know who he is. Recently engaged, by the way. Congratulations, Ed Larson. Julie, congrats. He had a nasty case. Now, I'm not sure of hemorrhoids, but I'm not sure if he really experienced any anal sex while experiencing that. But
Didn't he have to pop it back in?
he had to pop it back
He
in with
did
his own
have to
finger,
pop
which
it
is
back
kind of
in.
masturbatorial anal sex.
But that's normal. That's kind of a thing you might have to do. You might have to push it back in so that you're not hitting it Like if you sit real low on the toilet and then you feel the water hitting the bottom of your fucking hemorrhoid, you're gonna want to fold it back up. Because mine was an inner one. I had an inner one that was told by my doctor that it was just a hole that was scraped open by a hard feces or a fecal matter.
Yep. Yeah.
Just eating rocks like a bird. Isn't
no,
that
man,
nice?
I just fucking do. It's my flax, and so I think sometimes is that.
Yeah.
I think my throat may be like a snake sometimes. I think I can get whole bits of food down there.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm actually
I-
kind of happy. You don't deserve it, but you kind of deserve it because of the things that you choose to eat.
No, I mean, that's not true because the flax is actually helping me.
Oh,
the offal I eat smoothly goes through my system because the food is soft.
The genre of food that he eats is literally called awful. That's not like a make-believe. That is literally the genre of food that Henry consumes. Well, speaking
you will
of
maybe experience it one day, and you already have. We ate lamb testicles in Oklahoma City, and you loved it.
I had two. So I just wanted to complete the process.
You did very good.
Thank you. So let's watch this video. It's called Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh's Pooh. So let's see. Now this is my video for Marcus. I don't think we've seen it before, but I just think that Marcus might really enjoy this one.
I had a feeling. Thank you.
I fucking hate this.
Little ASMR for you. Eating a little fast, I would say, Winnie. Come on now.
Whoa, I just pooed myself and it ran down and touched my nuts. It was so warm that I instantly came. I better tell my mom about this.
That goes right through the log there. Pooh's Pooh. And there it is. There it is.
There it is. This is great.
It's a perfect Duke, I gotta say.
It's a pretty good Duke.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can see kind of the honey clusters in there. That's classic Pooh. Well,
that is a great video, well worth the time that it took to make.
Now you know more. I mean, about that kind of stuff. How much time does a video like that take to make? Are we talking 2 hours, 1 hour, 10 minutes?
I have no idea. I've never made anything like that before.
Travis, you're smart on that technological stuff.
That probably took a day.
A day to make that?
Because also, it's not just the making of it; it's also the exporting of it.
Oh,
so
sure.
So not only make it, but then you have 8 hours of sitting, just like, I imagine smoking methamphetamine, just being like, can't wait for this to fucking wreak havoc on the world. Being like, this will take me straight to the top.
And you have to make the poop asset to put in the vid. Like, there are a lot of
there.
crafting.
Yeah.
That's a lot of crafting. Because a lot of that stuff doesn't come, because you can buy packages, like the body is like a weird package, like it's like definitely an image and you'd slap the Winnie the Pooh head on it, but a lot of that stuff's got to be built.
All right, very interesting. Well, now, Winnie the Pooh, you don't think he got into controversial area.
No.
It was usually territory that was relatively mundane. I do have a song, Eeyore's birthday song, which maybe I'll play to slow it down a little bit. But this is a song with a live-action Winnie the Pooh series. Do you remember the live-action?
Oh, I love
I
the
love the
live-action Winnie the Pooh
live-action.
series. I look forward to watching it every Saturday morning. It was fantastic.
This is them singing about molestation. Now, you might think it's a little bit above the caliber
above
that
their
they need to
pay
be talking
grade,
about, above their pay grade. But for some reason, the writers went in and they did this. But
see, I'm fine with this. I'm just better than the stupid Christopher Robin movie. Who gives a fucking shit
my
about
God,
that
no
boy?
one cares.
I
Christopher
don't care about
Robin
the
was
boy.
simply there to really to just connect the audience with Pooh World.
Yeah, it was the best.
Yeah,
Christopher
fuck that. I
Robin was
don't
the
want
bridge
it.
to Pooh World.
Yes, of
But
course.
but he was always fucking boring. He was always stupid.
No, absolutely. He was just a spoiled little rich kid who got to hang out with like super cool animal creatures.
But you
in
know
the
what it
forest.
was? You know, the whole Winnie the Pooh thing is about a little boy that's in an iron lung. And he sit there and he's imagining the friends he could have had if he had fucking legs that worked.
No kidding.
But
No,
I don't
he's
think that's
making
true.
that up. He's making
Really
that up.
enjoy your work, sir. Talk to the series, dude. That's not your lung seen in movie history. So this is Winnie the Pooh and Piglet singing about molestation. And I want to hear the chats and your thoughts on it.
Oh, this brings back such fond memories of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Good.
But, oh, I hate to mention it, Pooh, I really do. But I think we should tell our friends that danger doesn't always come from strangers. It can be from someone you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Piglet, you're right. People you see every day might want to touch you. And sometimes that's dangerous.
Oh, what do you mean, Pooh?
Why are you happy?
Well, there are certain private places on your body that nobody is supposed to touch except you.
God,
Your
It's
bathing
actually
suit
kind of a
covers your
sad
private
video.
parts. Sometimes your parents might touch them if they're dressing you or bathing you, or the doctor has to touch them when he's examining you. That's okay touching.
But is there touching that's not okay, Pooh?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, there
yes,
is.
Piglet. And that's the kind of touching that gives you a funny feeling inside.
Yep.
It feels
It
wrong
does.
because other people shouldn't touch your private parts.
You're
But
right.
Pooh, what do I do if somebody tries to touch me that way?
Now,
Clamp down with your
here's the
teeth.
important part. If anybody tries to touch you anywhere in a not okay way, a way that feels wrong, tell them no.
No matter who they are, Pooh?
Absolutely,
Unless it's the
Piglet.
president.
It's not always a stranger. Even if it's somebody you know or somebody you've seen at home, at school, or in your neighborhood, you have to say
It picks
no.
up a little bit.
Does it? The
If
big thing is
someone
you never
gets-
take a child to a bridge to tell them this.
Say no loud and clear. That's being smart.
I'm not very good at saying no. Could you show me how?
Here's how. Say no. Stop that. It's not okay with me. No, don't do that. I have the
Kissel.
right to see. My body is my very own. That's how it's got to be. I've learned this is the time to say it's not okay with me. No, stop that. It's really
This is not a
okay.
funny song.
No, don't do that. Take your hands away. I know I'm not at all to blame. I've done nothing bad. And now I'm going right away to tell my mom and dad. Now, Piglet, that's really all there is to it.
Yes, Pooh. I think I could do it. I'd say no. Stop that. That is what I'd say. No, don't do that. It's really not okay. I know I'm not at all to blame. I've done nothing bad. And now I'm going right away to tell my mom and dad.
Let me show
And
you,
don't
Piglet.
forget, you have the right to say no. Now, suppose somebody tries to touch you. on that day.
How much longer is this, Kissel? How much longer is this?
That's it. All right. Well, you know, there was something funnier about it.
Last
was-
night. No,
I had some vape weed. No, it wasn't. I had a little vape weed. The song is so lighthearted. The topic is very serious, you know. Anyway, I just think I don't know why Pooh is singing about. All right, well, let's get serious here. If we're staying serious,
Think about how upset people would be if Pooh was like, "Well, now I'll show you exactly where they ain't supposed to." Like you had to do it. Oh God!
I just didn't expect Winnie the Pooh to be talking about that with Piglet.
I didn't expect that either. I don't remember that song.
Yeah?
No,
Yeah, maybe they banned it
really
in Texas.
I definitely edited that out. Like there are things that your brain thankfully saves you from.
Yeah.
And
Right.
you don't need to remember all these things all the time. Like sometimes it's good that the brain is a very careful editor.
Right. All right. Well, let's get back to sports for a second. We'll do a palate cleanser. I do kind of want to play Eeyore's birthday song simply because it's the saddest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I just realized, do we want to do something? All right. Let's do Eeyore's birthday song. We'll
We
wrap
might
up
as
sad
well,
corner.
at this point, if we're going to do another sad thing, you might as well do it right now.
Okay, we'll just, because I realized, you know, all of us are just an amalgamation of Winnie the Pooh characters.
Yeah.
All of us are Eeyore sometimes we're Winnie, sometimes we're Tigger, who knows? Sometimes Piglet.
No, man. I shift between. I'm never a piglet.
Why
I
not?
try not to be a piglet. Well, you know, I'd say that's the part of me that I feel is the most vulnerable. I'm the most afraid to be.
That's why you want to be a little bit of
Obviously.
Piglet.
Yeah, I'm Winnie the Pooh when I got my fucking dick out. And I'm covered in sweets. You know what I mean?
That's good.
And then when I I'm the rabbit, right? Because
Cool.
you fucking know shit, and when am I not more wise?
Sure,
than
sure.
And I'm Tigger when I'm fucking dunking on my foes.
Yeah, dude, when you're maybe doing some illegal speeds or something, which actually you
I
don't
don't
too
do
many.
illegal
No,
speeds
you
anymore.
don't.
I just do Broncade.
Yeah, you have to be very careful, ladies and gentlemen. The fentanyl. It's mostly in heroin.
Watch out.
I feel like
but you do
this
have to be
should be
careful.
your.
Watch out.
You
PSA,
should have
quick
a
PSA.
sequence.
Watch out for the fentanyl.
Watch out for the
Can
fentanyl.
we do a thing where we get Kissel in a big Winnie the Pooh mascot costume where he sings about "Say no to fentanyl"? It goes up your nose and feels real nice for a minute.
I could do it. All right, well, let's do Eeyore's birthday. Sometimes I relate to Eeyore. Birthdays are not my favorite days, and they're not Eeyore's either.
Pathetic.
He's so great.
Just as I thought. No better from this side. Nobody minds. Nobody cares. Pathetic.
Eeyore, what's the matter?
What makes you think anything's the matter?
You seem so sad.
Why should I be sad?
Oh.
It's my birthday. The happiest day of the year.
Your birthday?
Of course. Can't you see all the presents?
No.
Can't you see the cake?
This is you on your birthday,
The
Kissel.
sugar?
No.
Neither can I.
Oh. Well, many happy returns of the day, Eeyore.
Thank you, Pooh. But we can't all. And some of us don't.
Can't all what?
No gaiety. No song and dance. No, here we go round the mulberry bush. But don't worry about me, Pooh. Go and enjoy yourself. I'll stay here and be miserable. With no presents. No
You have
cake.
said
I feel
that
like-
exact sentence to me before.
Exact
You go ahead. I'm just gonna stay here and be
And
miserable.
be miserable. He has said that several times, and it's also about his birthday because it's always the same shit. Because Kissel's like, I hate my birthday. I hate when people celebrate it. And so what we do, we don't celebrate it. And he's just like, so can anybody does anything for my birthday?
I do not say that. I
do.
do not say that.
You literally do.
I do not. All
You have
right.
eased up quite a bit.
Yeah.
But you used to just be like, yeah, guess what? Just
Well, birthdays are very sad. You know my saying. Birthdays are for the dying, funerals are for the living.
We know.
But I'm going to celebrate my 40th if I make it. That's my
You'll
rule.
make it.
I'll make it. I'll
You'll
make it.
make it. Come
Well,
on.
I mean,
You
Eeyore-
are actually, with our contracts, you may actually contractually have to make it.
I'll do it if the contract says I must. But that is Eeyore. It's amazing what the Winnie the Pooh characters, they really stick with you. And you know that movie Inside, was it Inside Out?
Yeah.
With all the character
It's a great
traits and
movie,
stuff.
beautiful movie.
Great movie, but really Winnie the Pooh, it's all the different characters. And they're all
Yes,
like,
I guess that is true. I never thought of it like that. Kissel, wow.
All
You've
right,
been
well,
thinking
let's
about Winnie the Pooh a lot recently.
let's get more upbeat because that almost made me cry. Let's do this video of the worst boxer ever. This guy is just absolutely hilarious. Another sports video. This entire fight is brought to you by Schlitz Malt Liquor.
Oh, yeah.
And if you see the boxer, you'll understand why.
Red corner, wearing the gold trunks, blue trim.
There he is.
weighing 198 pounds.
Jimmy Smith.
Making his professional debut out of Orlando, Florida.
God, he only fought 3 amateur fights?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
This
I
is-
like this guy.
You
I've
guys-
seen this before. This is funny.
That is, Jimmy looks confident.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah, he
The
does.
confidence of Schlitz.
Oh
Look at
yeah,
that, dude.
that's what
He's
I'm
fucking
saying.
full of it.
This is one of the funniest boxing fights I have ever seen in my life.
Tony
He's
Moscow.
33 years old, going against 24. He's got a height disadvantage, a weight disadvantage.
He's got a lot of his
Come on out. See Tony
got a
fight
lot.
Jimmy.
And honestly, this is on the promoter. Great graphic. Look at old school graphic. Here he is.
Here he is. Woo, hell yeah, woo. Man, that's speed, dude.
It is like a cartoon. This is
Wow, dude.
It is
He's
worse than bum fights, and he is just out.
Wow,
Really knocked out.
immediately unconscious.
Oh God, it's an incredible fight, and he is just out cold there in the middle of the Schlitz malt liquor ring, which is probably what he will be drinking later, and that floor will be replaced by a bar floor.
Do you know that
there
that
it
is probably, that shot has got to be the saddest, most regretful part of that man's life.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
those moments where the shot of him, like kind of like twitching on the Schlitz malt liquor fucking sign behind him. Like that's just gotta haunt him forever. And I imagine he's dead. I imagine he's
Actually,
not
I don't
currently
know.
alive.
What is it, Jimmy Smith, boxer? See if he's still alive, Travis, if you could. I wish that he could fight again. I'm pretty sure that was his last pro fight.
Yeah.
I know you can't go back to being an amateur, so I'm going to safely say that was his last fight. First act.
Yeah, I feel like besides his family, it's his last fight.
Yeah. Yep. Oh my God, you imagine. Yeah, he's going to be a horrible father and husband. Unless he's not, which I don't want to malign the man, but I could see him also just really getting abused.
I feel like he, I'm just gonna go out on a limb there and say he probably doesn't have the best track record when it comes to family or friends.
Probably
or jobs.
not.
Status inactive.
Inactive. But still alive?
He's from Tampa.
Why is Florida? Florida is all over this stream accidentally today.
I feel like it's always just hiding in the bushes if it's not on the stream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We cover a lot. Florida gets into a lot of messes.
Absolutely. Well, of course, it's Christmas time.
A lot of people are wondering if we did just show another snuff film. Can we actually find out whether or not he was alive?
He's not dead. He was breathing. Like,
That'd be incredible.
breathing, I think, heavily.
According to this Wikipedia, he's black now, actually.
Okay, that's good.
James Smith. Now, that's unfortunate
The
to share
Bone
that name.
James Bone Crusher Smith.
Oh, I think he's better than that dude.
Yeah, he has a professional career.
Yeah, he had a whole career.
He has a nickname, Bone Crusher.
Speaking of people who take falls, you know, being a toy soldier at Walt Disney is not easy.
No.
So let's just show this footage.
Any job at Walt Disney, besides being executive, is very, very difficult. You are just the punching dummy, or whatever the term is, for every child that's in there.
Absolutely. This is the Santa Claus video, but we can show this also, Travis. Let's just show the Santa Claus one first. I believe this. Oh no, wait. That is is that the one?
Toy soldier?
Yeah, that's good. Okay, this is the toy soldier one. I think it's just kind of funny. What a miserable life these actors have.
They get pretty good. They do get points towards an equity card.
But they don't get their SAG card, do they?
Equity for theater.
Oh. And you'll notice this is not easy to do.
Oh.
These people are very talented. We're going to do a little switcheroo. Look at the back. You want to look at the second row. That's the whole video. But I just thought it was funny because then he couldn't get up and somebody had to help him. And then he lost his hat. And then he has to run away. Honestly, just ruining children's lives. Look at that guy. You got one job. The guy is grabbing his hands and like, you okay? You okay, kid? You can get back into the fight? Oh,
yeah, all right,
God.
thank you. Lord Goldemillion just said, reminds me of the invasion of Poland, which is very funny.
All right. Well, you know what? We've had a little fun here. Let's get serious once again.
Oh, are we doing this? How sad are we going, man?
No, this isn't sad.
You know what? We should think about it. Because do you not feel this way? This time period, this time of the year makes me fucking brutally sad. I fucking hate this time of year.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to be better with it.
Simply because, for me personally, I know I have contrarian traits. I know
Yes.
that.
No.
I know.
What?
I know. But when everyone is just so overly happy, and like the marketing is all like, if you're not happy, if you didn't buy a fucking Nissan, you don't love your family. Like, it just really grates at me. Halloween is like, are you not dead, or do you wish you were dead? I'd be like, I'm happy I'm alive.
Yeah.
You know?
What I like about Halloween is that Halloween has no. I don't have to see my family on Halloween.
No.
And I don't have to do. It's a nice It is a godless time of year, except for the old ones. And like July 4th, where it's like it's not even about this country. It's just about a great excuse to go blow shit up and drink at each other.
You don't think July 4th is about this country?
Not for me, no. But I have a really good time. I like the flags.
You don't get to honor it, do you?
Yeah.
Why don't you black out July 4th on your calendar, Mr. Zabrowski? Because the blood that was spilled for this country by our forgotten heroes should not be mocked.
I say that it is his God-given right as an American to celebrate July 4th however he feels like it. In fact, it was those men who died that died for the right for him to act like an asshole.
All right, let's look at this safety video. This is made by the National Institute of Standards and Technology.
Oh, NIST.
The U.S. Department of Commerce. Speaking of the United States government, if you have a Christmas tree in your home right now, this is a must-see. Do not dry Scotch pine tree fire. Look at that. Let's say you're at a Holiday Inn, but you wanted to make it seem like you still have a family. Look at that.
Wow.
And that's a time lapse.
Oh, wow.
4, 5. Look at that in 5 seconds. See what happened?
Wow. How did that happen?
In just 10 seconds.
How did it light on fire like that?
Well, that's a whole. They probably lit that, but you imagine.
That's the thing. Now that's what I got to do. I got to figure out how my tree doesn't light on fire like that.
Well, you don't have a cat or anything, so
I got a dog.
Well, does it have the ability to use a lighter? Look at that. And then that's just 30 seconds in, and this whole entire horrible Holiday Inn hotel room is destroyed. And look at the little toy doll they put in there, just so you can think about a dying child. It is devastating.
Well, I think did they pour gasoline on that?
I don't know. No, that's just it.
So
50 seconds, you're dead.
So there's no safety. That's not a safety. It's not a safety video. They didn't tell me anything. They told me nothing.
It tells you not to let your tree start on fire.
It's a very funny video about how fast your family can die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That told me nothing.
God.
That told me absolutely nothing. All that's gonna do is make me not go to sleep well until the tree is out of the house.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're already dead. You're already dead.
Yeah, you're going to want to be careful there with the tree. I mean, it could be on fire right now. If you're not at home,
no, it could be.
You're not.
Yeah,
it could,
it
your
could be on
entire
fire.
House could be
Everything
gone.
could be on fire right now.
Yep.
Everything could absolutely be on fire right now.
So now who's celebrating the season? Not you, my friend.
This is great.
All right, let's show
really
this
great.
video of Santa. This is kind of fun.
We're just showing more of this fucking. First of all, I've been told you try to attack my freedoms to say whatever I want about this country.
It's a pretty simple video. He just falls over, but it's kind of funny in the way that it was
Another death. I can't believe it. You show another man dying on this stream. That's two in one stream.
I do want to show two amazing videos, two fight scenes from this movie, Miraculous Recoveries. Have you guys ever heard of this movie? I believe it's Chinese. It is one of the best fucking movies I have ever seen in clips. There are two fight scenes, but we have 15 more minutes. I want to close out today's episode with the hit song, Do They Know It's Christmas Time? Because it is one of the more embarrassing songs in
Are we
American
seriously going to hear this song?
No, not now. We'll close it out. The audience can hear it.
Because I can't hear this fucking song. I cannot.
Well, no.
I cannot hear the song.
You want to veto that? You get one veto.
I do.
Yeah. If you don't want to hear that one, I have one more song.
Wait a second. Do we all get one veto? Is that a new rule?
No, I shouldn't have even said it. But
honestly, I feel like we are subjugated to your rule for this time period.
Right. Yeah.
You're like a George III, and we're like the scrappy, rebellious ones.
Well, do you guys want to watch some fucking kick-ass fight footage from this Chinese film?
Of
Maybe
course,
a Japanese film? All right, this is from Miraculous Recoveries. Let's show the first fight scene, and then we'll close it out with the boss scene. And then, I don't know, I'll find something else.
I hear that Ricky's fighting with Oscar over there. Has anyone been killed yet?
Yeah.
Come on, hey, Ricky! Come on, Ricky! You can do it, man! Come on!
Ricky can do it. This dude's an
So
asshole.
you can still see, but your right arm's crippled. You're still a goner.
No!
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
That guy that you just saw, I believe, is going to come up later.
What's he doing?
Now he's taking his
I've
own
seen this.
veins and
Yeah!
sealing up the wound with his own veins.
Hey! It's a damn miracle. Ricky, you're all right.
Now what's this called? The Supaku?
Don't do this to yourself.
Oh, yes, I'm
Harry
cool.
Carey, yeah. Supaku.
Yeah.
But now you think, oh, he's trying to kill himself. But what's he up to?
Oh!
Yeah, that's
It's
fucking
pretty
awesome,
fucking
yeah!
Oscar. I don't kill you. You won't quit, will you?
He tried, though.
Awesome.
Have you ever watched Five Fingers of Death or any of those? 36 Chambers?
Oh yeah, I've
Wait a
seen
second,
those.
wait a second, wait.
There's a dude that's crucified. Okay, now let's do the final fight scene. If you really want to see this movie, you want to look away. This is a spoiler, but this is the final.
Where did you see this?
On the internet. I saw it on YouTube.
You just watched clips of it? You didn't see the film?
No, I watched YouTube. I got the clips. This is the final fight scene. Miraculous recoveries. I want to see this movie.
Yeah.
All right, here it is.
I am the boy with the hat. That is me. That's Spinny.
This is one of the greatest fight scenes I've ever seen in my entire life.
Also, the official name is, according to Dickies and the stream, the official name of this movie is Riccio.
Riccio, okay.
Nice.
The old moment of Zen from Daily Show used to be taken from Riccio.
Oh, really?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
That's so cool.
Awesome!
He's hulking up.
This is usually what we should just replace our stream with.
Well, we are for the moment.
Fuck yes!
He's huge. Kind of got a shredder thing after Shredder was found in booze. So classic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ricky is a superstar.
Awesome!
I love that there's just a brick wall there that is not connected to any other wall.
No, that was 4 exploding. Man, he's fucking jacked.
Oh yeah, dude, this guy's badass.
Awesome!
Well,
This is me versus Kissel.
That's not gonna do it, Ricky. Great kitchen fight scene. Very rare. Yeah.
Oh, such a big hand.
Quadruple twist.
Man, it's gotta be so hard to flip like that.
Hard
No match for mine. We come from the same school, understand? Strong against. Ooh, soft. Soft against strong.
Whoa!
Yes!
Good.
Yay!
How is he gonna kill this monster? Well, let's see. Again, they're in a kitchen. What could be used in a kitchen?
Deep fry.
A kitchen appliance. That might be
Refrigerator.
able-
Toaster.
Dishwasher.
A meat grinder!
We put it into a big meat grinder. Yes! Yes!
Even in the meat grinder, he continues to fight. Got his hands locked in.
Yeah.
Great shot
That's so
coming
fucking
up.
cool.
It's the best. This shot coming up is my favorite.
God, so much blood. I love this shit.
Look at that.
Oh,
That's a lot of
That's
meat.
fucking awesome!
Oh my! These hot dogs are incredible. Right? What are they made of? A super villain. Would you believe it? There it is.
Fuck yes!
Video complete. Isn't that awesome? Those
so
fight
good.
scenes are so good. We just don't get that in America. We don't get proper fight scenes. There's a lot of things this country does not do right.
Whoa, you game at me saying I can't fucking celebrate July 4th, you piece of shit?
No, I wouldn't.
So second of all, second of all,
there's a lot
shit,
of
you're
things
over.
Hollywood doesn't get right, which does not represent
Ben
America.
is canceled. That's a new Twitter thing I've seen. Ben is canceled.
I'm
I don't even know what that
canceled?
means.
I don't even have a show.
I don't even know what it means.
I got rejected for a show today. They were
Really?
thinking about casting me, and then I got a great email today that said they didn't. So you know what?
was it?
I get to sleep in more.
Yeah.
What was the show?
Some political thing, but they went with some other jig
it
off.
wasn't.
Yeah, they
It
were.
wasn't just the most man, where it was just like all men of different sizes in small rooms.
No, it's fine, man. I don't want it anyway. You know.
You know what it is? Is that if they had you, it would be too easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's too easy to just have a job come at you like that.
I
You know what
know.
I mean? You just have to. You got to dig. It's much cooler when it's harder to do.
I know, buddy. All right, I got one more video here. It says play at the 4-minute mark. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is kind of fun. Well, speaking of news, this is called When Reporters Lose Control. It's just kind of funny. I thought it's kind of lighthearted. This is just reporters that are sick of doing their job, and then they yell at the camera.
Nice.
You know what?
No, you can pause it. Pause it. What do you got to say, Henry?
I was remembering I had a point that I was going to come up about good movies. Have you seen Ip Man? Have you seen the Ip Man series?
No.
You should see the Ip Man
The
series.
last
It's very good.
great movie I saw was The Clove Hitch Killer, or Clove Hitch, I believe. I believe it's Clove Hitch.
But I
it
mean,
was really
action
good.
movie, man.
Oh, action. I haven't seen a good action movie in forever because, as I previously stated, we just don't get good action movies here.
It's just not the same because they don't like the practical fighting here because it's more you have to pay a more expensive fight choreography.
But you know what I hate to see? I hate nonstop gun violence. Not that I'm like, oh, I can't replace the guns with the banana on every billboard, but it's just I don't give a shit. Like,
yeah, I like kicking. I like kicking and punching.
Yeah.
I like wire work. But I like kicking and punching.
Great, you can have a couple of gunfights in there, but not every damn fight. You know.
I like sword fights.
Sword fights.
Yeah.
Give me a
Sword fights.
See, I like sword fights. And sword fights are fun for me. That's why it's the Asian action movies are better because they actually kick and punch each other.
Yeah,
Oh,
they know
but I
what
like
they're
the
doing.
medieval fights, like when you got one dude with like the Morning Star, and the other dude with like a mace, and a guy with an axe.
So one
Yeah,
dude
I like
just
all that
swinging
shit.
Travis around.
Nah.
Yeah,
His last name is Morningstar.
Yeah, he's fighting and shit. Have you know what my favorite weapon is, but I don't know what the name of it is. You know the thing? It's like a solid bar, but then when you pull it, it's got all the chains connected to. It becomes like a bunch of
Nunchucks.
bars. No. It's like longer than nunchucks, and it's like 3 or 4 sections of nunchuck.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Multiple, three.
It's not like a thing. It's poles
I know what
attached
you're
by
doing. When you
chains.
try to beat somebody up with camping equipment. You know, when you're trying to put a tent
is
together,
like
it's
that.
kind of like that.
It
You
is
got a
like
little stick.
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see it. Well, actually, we only have 6 more. Yeah, we can watch this video. It's pretty short. This is just reporters kind of being upset, which I thought was kind of fun.
Bill Plant, CBS News, the White House. That's it. No war.
He's done.
We were sent out here to do a story. To do a story about what? As you can see, there's construction underway here. They've dug out a little bit. There's water, has accumulated. Traffic's backed up. In a city the size of Houston, there's always traffic. So what's the big fucking deal? What the fuck are we doing out here? I asked you, what in the fuck are we doing here? Hell, I don't know.
Playing golf, he told me that defense is blocked.
What really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death?
The fuck is that? I'm dying in this fucking country ass fucked up town. Shit flying in my mouth. The fuck? I can't see pollen. Let's get the fuck out of this country, motherfucker. I can't even see me.
Your complete forecast, all today's news, straight ahead in the Fox Live News. Fuck you, mother whore. Shit!
I love news bloopers.
Oh,
I love news bloopers.
All right. Well, let's see. We got 4 more minutes. Let me see what else we got here.
You ever seen the one? Do you remember the old? It was the New York, not New York one. New York used to have a. It was fuck. This is a bad story. Never mind. This is not even a story. It's not even a story. But I like news bloopers. I think they're fun when you see them lose temper with each other.
Another crazy Chinese action movie.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Oh my God, we only have 4 more minutes left before the new year with our. We love you guys.
Should we do the countdown? Should we do the countdown?
Can we do the countdown at the very end?
Yeah.
Seriously, thank you all so much for watching this stream this year. It's been awesome.
Honestly.
This is one of our favorite things to do. We always talk about how this is like just, I don't know, it's just super fun to hang out with
It's fun
y'all.
to do it. We like doing nice reactions. All I heard was the noises. But honestly, it means a lot to be able to be assholes in front of you.
Yes,
See it.
absolutely. So
Yeah.
hail yourselves, everyone. Let's show this one clip, and then we can do a countdown. And hopefully, maybe we can have someone's head explode or something at the
Yeah,
end. Do we have a
maybe.
head explosion video.
That's a dog. That's a big dog.
Oh yeah, oh my God. Is it a little cat? Oh my God.
Oh, get that cat out of there. Get that cat.
Is the cat gonna win this fight?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Get that cat out of there. Down.
Oh, cat got a weapon. The cat is stabbing him. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Well, this is a strange sequel to Canine Cop.
Man, it'd be something cool. Do you remember was it the Homecoming? What was it? The 3 dog, the cat, the dog, and the pug were going
Homeward Bound.
Yeah, this is a good sequel to Homeward Bound.
It's a great sequel to Homeward Bound. Oh, this cat is feisty. This is the greatest animal fight I've ever seen in my life. Does this look like the dog is too... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The wiliness of a cat.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're jumping right into it.
Oh, no.
You saw the trap dog. Oh, the cat has intelligence. Dogs have intelligence, too, but he looked a little overzealous there. Well, that'll do it. Well, that's a sad way to go out there.
Dog is fine.
Yeah.
All right.
It's real.
Oh,
the dog doesn't. Okay.
Oh, he's all right.
Yeah. Is that a different dog?
I think so.
A different dog. You
I
can
think
only
that
work them
is.
so much. This is what animals do. This should have been the story for what was that name? What was the name of that movie? Petting or Pet Story or
That
Secret Lives of
Secret
Pets?
Lives of Pets. Yeah.
Secret Life of Pets.
This is what they should have done. Oh! It's a Hurricane Rana. Wow.
That is a movie called The Cat.
The cat.
Chinese
Oh,
movie.
I see. Oh, the fix is in. It's called The Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Wow.
want him to win. Technically, the cat was the hero. We were looking at from the lens that the dog was a hero.
Well, naturally, you would think the dog would win.
Of course. Well, you think the dog would be the hero always.
I guess.
That's how I feel.
I
You know what I
guess
mean?
not.
But also, you know a dog gonna rip out the fucking throat of a cat.
Yeah.
Oh, I would think so right away. But the cats are wily. You can't.
10.
Are we doing
9,
a countdown?
8,
Countdown. Hold on.
7.
Here we go.
Sit.
Just hold it. Can we get a real? Okay, here we go.
Oh, here we
Well,
go.
This is what is this?
This is, I think.
So, you've managed to choose that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here it is. Guys, 2019.
Right
It's
around
gonna
the
be
corner,
a new year, man. There's
Thank
gonna
you
be new
all.
shit going on, dude.
Thank you so much for supporting us in this year of 2018. I guess we can do the countdown.
10,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
You can see the face of Jesus.
He has risen.
Hail yourselves, everyone.
Another perfect stream.